Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Kyle Richards and Lisa Vanderpump's friendship has been a roller coaster ride, to say the least. Kyle started out very close with Lisa on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 1, before things between them went south during RHOBH Season 9. In the years since then, both Lisa and Kyle have been outspoken about where they stand today. Kyle most recently ran into Lisa and her husband, Ken Todd, in late 2024, which was slightly awkward. Kyle recalled the encounter during a November 2024 Amazon Live. "I did see her recently, actually," Kyle explained. "And I said hi, and she was with Ken. This was not that long ago, maybe a month or so, and she was actually friendly." She continued, noting that Ken is always warm when they run into one another, even though he delivered the famous "Goodbye Kyle" line that sealed the end of her friendship with Lisa. Ken's always, he gives a kiss or whatever. She's a little colder, but it was an interesting encounter, she said. Anyway, it was not bad. It did not go badly, I will say that. Lisa, on the other hand, noted the same run-in wasn't that friendly, explaining she now feels indifferent about Kyle. "I think when you talk about the opposite of love, and they say it's hate, and it's not," Lisa recalled during a December 2024 interview with Housewives Nightcap. "I'm just like, hey, hi, how are you? It needs to start with an apology to ever reconcile, because you can't ever pick up a friendship when somebody's calling you a liar. That doesn't work for me at all." After their initial run-in, Kyle had been optimistic about becoming friends with Lisa again. "Well, I know, I'm always open to something like that," she noted. "But Lisa, I'm not gonna say she's stubborn, but Lisa can be very stubborn. If it were both like me, we would have made up already, but she's not open like that. She does, I've said it before, she's someone who holds a grudge. So I could also hold a grudge about things, but I don't. I choose to let that go, so I got no." Kyle has been keen on calling Lisa out for her comments about her in the past. During a May 2024 appearance on the podcast, Call Her Daddy Lisa, without mentioning any names, said that some RHOBH cast members play up their marriage on the show. Kyle then took to Amazon Live that same month where she responded to those comments. "It's so funny how Lisa loves to do these kind of jabs and then does the 'I'm not saying.' You know, this is always what she's done," Kyle recalled. "It's very classic LVP. And I'm actually happy to talk about her backyard too. I'd love to talk about that. So, if she wants to talk about that, then I'd be happy to get into it with her about her side of the street. But I don't think she wants that, and we're here to talk about fun stuff. So if she'd like to, I'm happy to talk about some things about her too." The likelihood of Lisa rejoining the cast of RHOBH is just as likely as her reconciling with Kyle. Lisa recently called into Andy Cohen's SiriusXM show, Radio Andy, where she joked that she had hoped that Andy was calling her about appearing on RHOBH again. Although Lisa and Kyle's friendship had been filled with ups and downs over the years, it ultimately ended when Kyle accused Lisa of leaking a story about an incident regarding Doric Kemsley's former dog to a tabloid, a claim Lisa denies, in RHOBH Season 9. The conversation, which you can watch in the video above, quickly went south, leading Ken and Lisa to kick Kyle out of their house. The world of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has been as dramatic and unpredictable as the lavish lives of its stars, and few relationships on the show have been as fraught with tension and anticipation as that between Kyle Richards and Lisa Vanderpump. These two powerhouse women, who were once inseparable on screen and off, have gone through ups and downs that have left fans wondering where they truly stand today. Kyle Richards and Lisa Vanderpump's friendship began as one of the most iconic alliances in Real Housewives history. Their camaraderie was seemingly unshakable, built on years of shared experiences and mutual admiration. As two of the founding members of the Beverly Hills franchise, they both brought distinct personalities to the show. Kyle with her girl-next-door charm, and Lisa with her unfiltered wit and no-nonsense attitude. Together, they navigated the drama of the Housewives world, forging what appeared to be a close, supportive relationship. However, the tension that slowly built over the years would eventually culminate in a fallout that left fans devastated and eager for answers. At the heart of their split lies a controversy that shook the very foundation of their friendship, the Puppygate scandal. In the aftermath of this explosive drama, Kyle found herself in the center of the conflict, torn between her loyalty to Lisa and her desire to maintain harmony with the rest of the group. The controversy, which revolved around allegations that Lisa had leaked a story to the press about Dorrit Kemsley's dog being given away after being adopted from Vanderpump Dogs, created a rift between Lisa and the other women, including Kyle. The scandal exposed deep divisions, and it was clear that Kyle felt caught in the middle of a war between her longtime friend and her new alliances within the group. The fallout was undeniable. Lisa, feeling betrayed by the group and particularly by Kyle, made the decision to leave The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after season 9. Her departure marked the end of an era, and the absence of the sharp-tongued, glamorous restaurant mogul left a significant void in the series. Fans and cast members alike were left to question whether this was truly the end of Kyle and Lisa's once unbreakable bond. However, in the years since, there has been a subtle shift in the dynamics between the two women. While they haven't rekindled their friendship to the extent that many hoped, there have been moments where the door to reconciliation has been slightly ajar. In interviews and on social media, both Kyle and Lisa have spoken about the possibility of healing their rift, though it's clear that any reconciliation would require a significant amount of effort and understanding. Kyle, for her part, has expressed regret over how things unfolded. In recent years, she has publicly admitted that she was not always the best friend to Lisa during their fallout. On various occasions, Kyle has stated that she regrets not being more supportive of Lisa when she needed it most. In fact, Kyle's words have hinted at a deeper level of introspection, a realization that perhaps she should have approached the situation with more empathy and less alignment with the rest of the group. "I think we both made mistakes," Kyle has said in several interviews. "I should have been there for her in a way that I wasn't. It's hard because I didn't want to lose the friendship, but I also didn't want to be in the middle of something that felt so toxic. But that's no excuse for not showing up for her when she needed me the most." This acknowledgement of fault has sparked hope among fans that Kyle and Lisa may one day repair their relationship, but there remains a lingering tension that can't be easily undone. The process of mending a friendship that was so deeply fractured is undoubtedly complicated, and Lisa, being the fiercely independent and proud woman she is, has yet to fully embrace the idea of reconciliation. While she has publicly softened her stance towards Kyle, she has also made it clear that there's a lot of ground to cover before they can return to the camaraderie they once shared. In Lisa's own words, she has suggested that an apology from Kyle could be the key to moving forward. "I'm not asking for anything extravagant," Lisa has said in interviews. "I just want an apology, a real, heartfelt apology. I want to hear Kyle acknowledge how much she hurt me, how much the entire situation impacted our friendship. That's where it needs to start." Lisa's call for an apology speaks to the deeper emotional layers of their fallout, and it's clear that she's waiting for a genuine acknowledgement of the pain caused by Kyle's actions and the fallout from their time on the show. Despite Lisa's desire for an apology, it's evident that Kyle has been hesitant to fully address the issue. While she has expressed regret and a desire for reconciliation, there hasn't been the level of vulnerability required to truly heal the wounds between them. Apologies, after all, require more than just words. They require acknowledgement of one's role in the hurt, empathy for the other person's feelings, and the willingness to put aside one's pride for the sake of repairing the relationship.